Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Hey, look everybody, Fundy is panicking about something again. I'm putting $10 on it being about Miley Cyrus.
You're on! My money's on a new date for the Rapture!
Would he panic about that? I think he would be happy about the upcoming Rapture.
Not if it interfered with his wedding. I'm putting 10 down on it being something related to one of his Real Housewives shows, or maybe Mob Wives.
Too broad.
Fine, then it's about Big Ange.
Done. You guys ready?
Yeah, snap him out of this.
Okay. Hey, Fundy. Rick Santorum is doing a nude fundraising calendar.
Oh my god, oh my... What? Where? I want one.
I'll tell you later. What were you panicking about?
Yeah, it wasn't about a very masculine woman who also happens to be a reality TV personality, does it?
No, why? Is Big Ange in trouble?
Or maybe it's time for the Rapture?
The Rapture? No, but I'm sure it'll be any minute now.
Then what was it?
Okay. I just found out through highly reliable sources that almost everybody in the United States of America is infected with parasites.
What? But I've had my shots! Parasites?
Yeah, disgusting, horrible parasites. It's a huge cover-up by the government and the medical industry. These parasites are the cause of dozens of diseases, and they are what's making us all fat.
And let me guess, the only way to get rid of these parasites is by taking some sort of supplement or probiotic, right?
Yeah, I just hope I live long enough for my supplements to be rushed here. If the parasites should kill me before it arrives, please tell Raoul that I will wait for him at the pearly gates.
How do you know about the cure, Jason? Have you cured yourself of this parasite?
No, it's a sham. There's no parasite. Fundy clicked on one of those ads you see on the internet.
Oh, the one where it says like 250 million Americans infected and the American parasite?
Bingo.
Bingo is right. According to their research, we're all infected with a parasite called Candida. It's eating us alive and making us unattractive.
Huh? I wonder if it's the cause of all these symptoms that I've been suffering from. Itching, burning eyes, constipation, diarrhea, bloating, fatigue.
It's the plague of the 21st century.
You know what else causes fatigue? Not getting enough sleep. All of those supposed symptoms are so common that almost everybody suffers from them at one time or another, and for a myriad of reasons. It's all crap, AJ.
No, it's not! The medical industry has always lied to us! It makes sense that we're all infected with a parasite. No wonder we're all so fat and unhealthy! It couldn't possibly be because you don't eat healthy foods or exercise.
Right! It's not our fault, it's the parasite's fault.
Who did you get your probiotic supplements from? I need to get this Candida out of my body! Dr. Shamilton Bunk at your service?
I knew it. What's in your supplements, Bunk? Water? Sugar? Sawdust?
My supplements contain only the finest probiotics money could buy. These probiotics just happen to be surplus from a Taiwanese company that went out of business after the government intervened. They are still top quality.
Do you have my supplements? Gimme. I can feel the parasites crawling under my skin.
Me too. Now that I've been exposed to a scant amount of knowledge, I'm convinced that I'm sick. 5 minutes ago, you were just fine. Well, now I'm being eaten alive and I need probiotics. One at a time, gentlemen. That's $75 a bottle.
Whatever, just give me.
One bottle should keep you protected for the whole month. I guarantee that you will immediately start feeling better. Just let me ask something real quick. Are you at risk of being treated for high blood pressure, kidney, liver, thyroid, or psychiatric disease such as anxiety, depression? Do you have a seizure disorder, herpes, or stroke?
I don't know.
Good enough for me. But what happens if we run out? Will the parasites come back? Yes, and worse than ever. So be sure to stock up. I recommend at least a 16-year supply.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Bunk. Thank you for protecting us from this scourge of Candida.
Yeast.
This scourge of yeast. Wait, what?
Yeast. Candida is the name of yeast.
You mean they aren't crawling, disgusting, worm-like parasites?
No, it's yeast. Common yeast. It's everywhere. Saying that most of the population is infested with Candida is like saying most of the population is infested with saliva. The only people who need to worry about an overinfestation of yeast are people who are taking antibiotics or people who are getting treated for cancer. Candida is just a very common form of yeast.
You heard him! We're all infected with saliva!
Shut up, AJ.
It may just be yeast, but it's the most insidious yeast ever. Remember, it lives in your gut and makes you crave sugar. Only with my probiotics can you cure yourself. Or you could eat less sugar.
That isn't how us Americans roll. Why change your lifestyle for health reasons when you can take a pill instead?
You know what? I don't care anymore. If you are dumb enough to believe this quack and throw your money away on a do-nothing pill that treats a made-up illness, be my guest.
Thank you. Just don't come calling to me when Candida hollows you out and uses your skull for a swimming pool.
Come on, Jason, you just can't let them get swindled.
Why? They won't listen to reason. Why should I waste my time trying to help people who won't help themselves? Besides, who is it harming? They feel better, Bunk gets some money, it's a win-win for both of them.
But what if these pills get sold to someone who actually is sick, and instead of going to the doctor, they listen to Fundy or AJ or Bunk and take the supplements instead?
You really know what cords to pull when it comes to me, don't you?
What do you guys think?
Is it possible that the medical industry, big business, and the government are covering up a massive health crisis?
Or is it more likely that somebody is trying to make money off the hysteria and scientific illiteracy of this country's population?
And is it our job to protect people who are easily duped into these fictional health schemes? And if so, why? Comment!
You're right, Gary. I just can't give up on these guys. I can't let them get suckered into fake cures and do-nothing treatments.
Now you're talking. Dr. Bunk, will these supplements interfere with the homeopathic pills I take for my Morgellons disease? Absolutely not. In fact, these pills work with all of Dr. Bunk's homeopathic line of medicines, cures, and tinctures.
Will they help with my Wilson syndrome?
Sure! Hey, Fundy, we should go get colonics after taking these.
I can't. I got an acupuncture appointment. What about tomorrow?
I have an aromatherapy appointment in the morning, followed by my chiropractor.
Gary,
Yeah?
I've decided something.
What's that?
Some people are too fucking stupid to help.
Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is Friday, March 7th, 2014, and it's Cereal Day, Employee Appreciation Day, Middle Name Day, World Day of Prayer, Dress in Blue Day, National Be Heard Day, National Doodle Day, and National Day of Unplugging. So, force feed a bowl of cereal to an employee and call them by their middle name, and then go home and unplug every electrical appliance in your house. Oh, and if you want to waste even more time, you can paint yourself blue and pray about it. Me? I'm going to pray for questions. Well, what do you know? It works! Before we start, a quick video for the lad with the pink rod who makes fishing videos and has been a friend to this channel for years. I promised him that I would document the fishing trip that I took last Sunday with my father, and so here's that.
There's something that makes me nervous about that.
Why?
Like, I feel like we're gonna get attacked by some kind of
I can still see. Yeah, we're gonna get attacked by a monster.
Monster.
Giant alligator, that's perfect. I heard a cow. Can we catch a cow? Can we have hamburgers tonight? Dad, could you look more depressed fishing?
Maybe sobbing.
What are we doing?
We're gonna be moving soon.
Oh, thank God!
Right? You're still.
I caught an anchor!
What have you caught, man?
Twice!
What'd you catch? Hey, Ed, what'd you catch? Hey, pony boy.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Ah, it's gonna catch again.
Probably.
It did. It caught again.
And now, questions. Number one son asks, intimate question for anyone. Does the amazing flying atheist ask too many questions? Not really. I mean, I appreciate curiosity as much as the next person, but I do have to admit that if they ask one more question, I am going to get extraordinarily angry. The amazing flying atheist asks, question for Fundy Monster. I can turn Oswald into a super genius, but it'll cause an alien invasion. However, Oswald will be so smart that he'll be able, from the ruins of Opinion-Ville post-invasion, be able to modify Sensi into a time machine. And before you finish answering, be able to shove you out of the way shouting stop. Do you want me to give him these powers?
Look, buddy, the only person that can turn Oswald into a genius is G to the odd, and you ain't him. Here, I'll prove it. You go ahead and make him a super genius, and I'll wait here for Sensi to run up and say stop. Still waiting. What a surprise. I'm still waiting. You want to know something? I'm still waiting.
Monkey Tail 2002 asks, question for the lot of them. Do you believe that I'll be back one day in the distant future, reinvigorated and finishing that damnable series on Eric von Dickhead's book? Well, after an extensive Opinion-Ville poll where I asked that very question, 75% said that yes, you will be back. 15% said that they are allergic to monkeys. 4% said that they simply want free lunch at the Opinion-Ville City Hall Cafe. And 1% said that our poll was poorly worded. Joe Swamson asks, IQ for Sensi. What do you want to do when you grow up? Wait, can robots even grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be a supercomputer like Skynet or the Whopper computer from War Games, or maybe like HAL 3000. That would be cool. Except maybe not as murdery or wipe out all of humanity kind of way. Like, I'd be the nice kind, who instead of like, I can't do that, Dave, I'll be like, hey, Dave, you wanna watch cartoons and eat ice cream?
Jenny Tokame asks, what do you think of the song Menomino, the theme song to an Italian porn showing up on Sesame Street a year after the porn came out? Well, I think that's awesome, and I don't think that was the last time it happened. In fact, Barney the Dinosaur's famous song, I Love You, You Love Me, actually first appeared in Deep Throat, the famous porno from the 1970s. Before we close, a couple of channel announcements. I am thinking that I'm going to start breaking up the show and scattering it out throughout the weeks. That way we don't have such a gigantic half-hour chunk of show on Friday. Basically moving stuff to Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that, say, intimate questions would be on Wednesday, and shout-outs would be on Friday, and then the main segment, the main satire would be on Friday, and then whatever else I would want on Tuesday. Let me know if you like that idea, or let me know that you guys actually like the long half-hour segments. I know that everyone who's watching the video is actually sticking around for the most part all the way to the end, so it's not an idea that I'm losing people halfway through the video. I'm really not. I'm just thinking that I would like to be able to break this up, make it a little bit easier on me production-wise, and make it a little bit easier on you guys if you guys just want to watch a little and then go away and come back. So let me know. That's it this time around. I know you're heartbroken. Just remember, the first 5 questions asked down below in the comment section that's addressed to intimate questions get answered. Until next time, my little turtle doves, this has been Jason with a D.
Hey, Jaden!
Why are you shouting?
Because it's fun.
For you, maybe.
I just realized that this whole time I've been doing the shout-outs that I wasn't doing them right.
They're just called that. You don't actually have to shout.
That's dumb! Why are they called shouts? Why aren't they just called regular voice outs?
Well, that's the way the internet works. Now, are you going to do them?
Okay. Hey, everybody! Hey, everybody. Time not to shout you out. Hello, the Curious Ways. My mom says the curiosity killed the cat, but I'm pretty sure it was that car that killed the cat. Poor Mr. Sugar Tickles. Blackest Jake. How do you know that they're the blackest? Was there a contest? Is there a next to Blackest Jake? Armored Skeptic. I hope that armor is thick because you guys get attacked on both sides. Logic Man 3000. Jason says that there's no logic in Opinion-Ville. But now I can say no because we got Logic Man 3000. The Surly Hippo. I thought all hippos were surly, so you should change your name to Correct Disposition for a Hippo. Mangled Marionettes. Speaking as a monster and as a puppet, I can say that your name gives me nightmare bumps. Mr. Zero Terror Ride. Got it. You have ridden absolutely 0 terror rides. You must be terrified of them. Star Tux. That's what Luke wore to his high school graduation. He took the prettiest girl in all of Tatooine. She was a Tusken Raiderette. Sepia Siren. Does that mean you're like an old-timey woman who lures sailors to their doom? Dark Phoenix Saga. How did a series of comic books subscribe? Well, thanks for the sub. Okay, that's all. Tell the big meat man if you want your name shouted out. I'll shout you out, I just won't shout. This is hard. Why is this name so stupid? Are there other things named dumb?
Tons. The English language is kind of dumb that way.
So like when someone says it's easy as pie, I don't get pie.
Nope.
Or if they say something is a cakewalk, that doesn't mean that they're going to be taking their cakes for a walk around the block.
Nope.
Aw, poor cakes. I would take them for a walk until my tummy.
Oh, hello, you've made it to the end of another episode of Opinion-Ville, and I'm here to tell you things that you could have done instead. Like, make a sandwich, and then eat it. Sandwiches are good for you. Maybe you could have included a bowl of soup. You could have stared at a wall for 15 to 20 minutes. You know, kind of just stare in the middle distance. Not a thought in your head. In the end, the effect would have been the same whether you watched this video or just stared at a wall for 20 minutes.